Hi, welcome to NetSet OS. Today we will discuss a very important topic, hypothesis testing. As this topic is very important, so I decided to explain this topic with the help of a story. A story of businessman who manufactures t-shirts. But as he is starting the company for the first time, he wants to measure the height of population so that he can have idea what majority of local people wears of which size. So basically, he wants to know the size of majority people. So he went to a town, but practically this person realized that he cannot measure everyone's height. So he decided to take few people among the entire population. And this few people are subset of population, which is sample of population. So here this person started taking height of each person of sample. And he decided to take mean of height of individual. So while collecting the height of people, he got the data as these heights of 50 people. Sample size was 50. So with this, he calculated sample mean to be 165 and the sample size is 50. With this, he has calculated standard deviation, which was around 2. So he got the data as for sample size 50, sample mean to be 165 and the standard deviation he has calculated 2. Till now everything was going smooth. Suddenly a person named Null appeared and he was watching all their activities closely. So till now manager got the sample mean to be 165 as he observed from the sample size. With this, manager assumes to take population mean also to be 165. He says he is getting the sample mean 165 for 50 people. So why to go to each and every person of the city? So he assumes the population mean also to be 165. But suddenly this Null person says no. The population mean should not be 165 and he believes that population mean to be 150. Now what manager thinks, as he was not confirmed, as he can't go to each person and can't measure their height, so the only way left is to prove this Null person wrong. That is, he will prove population mean not to be 150. And this whole process which we have seen here is said to be hypothesis testing. So for following this hypothesis testing, we need to follow some steps. So let us see hypothesis testing step by step. So for step 1, here we will define null hypothesis as H0, which the null person assume the population mean to be 150. Right? With this, we need to define alternative hypothesis also. Alternative hypothesis will be that population mean should not be 150. So focus. We are trying here to prove null wrong. That is, mu should not be 150. Mu stands for population mean. So we have the task over here to prove this person named Null to be wrong. And this is what proof by contradiction. This hypothesis testing works on the principle of proof by contradiction. Now after step 1, we need to follow step 2, for which we need to compute test statistics, and its formula is sample mean calculated minus hypothesis value upon standard error. Sample mean will be 165. The hypothesis value is the null assumed value, which is 150, and the standard error we can calculate as standard deviation upon root sample size. So standard deviation we have calculated here to be 2. So standard deviation will be 2 and number of samples are 50. So let's calculate this. Square root of 50. We got 7.07 and we want 2 upon 7.07, which is 0.28. So here we got 0.28. Now 15 upon 0.28 is 53 point something. So I'll take it roundly 53. So this is Z score, which is our 53. Now after this we need to calculate step 3, where we need to calculate p-value. P-value is the measure of strength of evidence against null hypothesis. It is the probability of getting observed value of testing statistics with greater evidence against our null hypothesis. So we can write over here P of the observed value, which we have calculated as the mean of sample height to be 165, null hypothesis to be true. So observed value will be 165, mu is equal to 165. So for this we have over here H naught, as null has a belief that population mean is 150. So the alternative hypothesis is not to be 150. Now we will set up a threshold called significance level, which is denoted by alpha. Here we will set alpha to be 0.05, or we can say 5%. You can have threshold or significance level as per your distribution. It can be 1% or 5% accordingly. So here we have assumed H naught to be true. So the task over here is to calculate the probability of getting the sample, and if that probability is lower than our significance level, which is 0.05, then we will reject it. Reject what? Null hypothesis, which is said to be 150. And we will say that we have evidence for alternative hypothesis. And on the other hand, if probability is higher than 5% of significance level, then we will say we can't reject null hypothesis. So we have sample size to be 50 and mu to be 165, which is our observed value. So p value is the probability of getting sample statistics given that the observation, which is 165, versus null hypothesis is true. So either it will be mu is equal to 165 or hypothesis will be true. So if p-value is less than 5%, then null hypothesis will be rejected and the manager will say, I have evidence for my alternate evidence. And if p-value is higher than 5%, then it cannot reject it. Let's say we get p-value to be 0.02, which is obvious less than 0.05. If it is less than 0.05, I will reject null hypothesis. That means I need to reject null assumption that mu is equal to 150. The mean population is not 150, rather alternate evidence is true for which mu is 165. So here I can say I am 95% confident that population mean is not 150. So here manager can say that he is 95% confident that population mean is not 150. Now let's take the other way also. If we get p-value after all calculations to be 0.7, 0.7 is greater than 0.05. Since p-value is higher than significant level, manager will not reject null hypothesis, right? So here hypothesis testing is all about 3 steps. First, we need to have null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. The second step, we need to compute test statistics. And the third step, we need to compute p-value. We need to compare our p-value with respect to significant level. And on the basis of this decision, we need to reject null hypothesis value or alternative value. So this is all about hypothesis testing. I am daily coming up with new content on Python. So stay tuned with me and do give a like to my video. Also, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.